السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد. Dear friends, first of all, I would like to thank God for giving me a golden opportunity to stand in front of you in this colorful occasion. Today, I would like to present a small paper about the topic gender equality and neutrality and the Quranic explanations. It is the important topic in the contemporary world. First of all, we want to determine what they really means. That is what gender equality is. The idea. Gender equality is the state in which access to opportunity and rights is unaffected by the person's gender or sex. While gender neutrality is the idea that policies, language, and other institutions should avoid discriminating roles according to the people's gender or sex. So both are entirely different. But many of us think that gender equality is a synonymous to the gender neutrality. A simple analogy to clear the difference of is that if your office hires a same number of men and women, you have implemented the gender equality. While your office hires the best people regardless of their gender or sex, you have implemented the gender neutrality. The meaning of gender and sex is also different. The sex refers to the biological and philosophical characteristics. It may often designed by the assessment at the time of the birth, while gender refers to the roles, behavior, activities, and attributes that a society consider or construct as appropriate for the categories of men and women. It may result in the expectations of society in what they can do or cannot do. Dear friends, now I would like to turn your attention to the origin of these types of ideas. Actually, these type of ideas were the continuation of innovation emerged in Europe as a part of industrial revolution. That means the idea of capitalists to increase their product by increasing the labor power. According to that, we can define the feminism as a movement created by men using women for their own purpose. Now, we can discuss about its applicability and what the Quran say about it. When we are talking about the absolute equality, many of them, perhaps all, do not propose the absolute equality. All of them are agreeing that the two genders need to be treated differently in some cases of life. If we take the sports as an instance, if the goal of sports is the absolute equality, we must have the tournaments of men and women playing against each other or together. But the case is not at all. We see the sex verification test to ensure the inequality by having a man pretended to be a woman in the given spot. So, if the goal is the absolute equality, there is no scope for such a test. According to that, we can define the equality as a woman playing against woman for a level playing field. Dear friends, the existence of these tests show that the nature has given different tendencies, aptitudes, strength and personalities to every gender. Another instance is that if we hear a frightening knock at the door of our house at night, it is our father who goes ahead to open the door. While the child of our house wakes up by hearing that sound, our mother goes to put him to sleep. From this, we can clearly understand that both have different roles. That is what Quran says, "Inna sa'iyakum lashatta." We can't equate the two genders as we can't equate the color red or green in the traffic signals. Can we imagine the two prime ministers with same right or same power for a one state? No. It has a far-reaching consequences. Dear friends, the creation of these two genders is biologically, physically, mentally are totally different. So their responsibility is to perform their duties by using their natural abilities and by giving the importance to the mutuality. What is given to one gender was not desired by the another gender. That is what the Quran says. وَلَا تَتَمَنَّوْا مَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بِهِ بَعْضَكُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. Dear friends, today some women are clamoring to do the things what men are doing. It is certain that they cannot do that works in a perfect manner. While there is also some tasks that woman has only the ability to do that. So the climbing of tree and the running of a beef stall is not a way for the proving the gender identity. So we can achieve the gender equality, but only gender justice. That is what Quran says. لَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُلَنَا بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ وَأَنزَلْنَا مَعَهُمُ الْكِتَابَ وَالْمِيزَانَ لِيَقُومَ النَّاسُ بِالْقِسْطِ. Dear friends, now I would like to go to few examples that show that the gender equality is not possible, but the gender justice is possible. The three peoples of different size are watching a game behind a wall. They cannot watch that game because they are short. There is three blocks. Without standing on that block, they cannot see the game. In this case, the first one of them need only one block of that, while the second person want two, the third person want three. Here, no one say that the blocks should be divided equally among them, but everyone say that we must make the opportunities for all of them to watching the game. Another instance is that we can't collect the same tax from the rich and poor. If a 18-year-old commits a crime, he will go to jail, while a child commits same crime, we will send him to juvenile home. In these instances, we regarded the gender justice, not the gender equality. The same case will come when we come to the topic gender or sex. Even though there is biological, mental, physical difference among the genders, the God declares that مَن يَعْمَلْ مِنَ الصَّالِحَاتِ مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنثَىٰ وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ فَأُولَٰئِكَ يَدْخُلُونَ الْجَنَّةَ وَلَا يُظْلَمُونَ نَكِيرًا. Who does the good deed, whether male or female, he shall enter the heaven. The God will not reduce anything from his benefit or profit. In other words, we can say that as far as the spirituality and the relationship with God concerned, there is absolute equality among the genders. Due to the fact that the women are born with the ability to give birth and naturally better to take care or upbringing their newborn brings. The Islam has assigned her a major role in upbringing of her child. It does not mean that the men have no any role in the upbringing of his child, but it only means that the father has a supportive role while mother has a primary role and the responsibility to take care of her child. Conversely, the role of supporting the family financially is upon the male, and he bears the responsibility of ensuring that his family is well going in a good manner. That is what Quran says. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَلِلرِّجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ وَاللَّهُ عَزِيزٌ حَكِيمٌ. الرِّجَالُ قَوَّامُونَ عَلَى النِّسَاءِ بِمَا فَضَّلَ اللَّهُ بَعْضَهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. The women are the maintainers of women. It is the best form of justice. At the time of marriage, it is compulsory for the male to give a fair dowry to his wife. Atu nisaa sadaqatihinna nihila. And the Islam is the fault for the woman's right to live in the old period. The Quran says that period. وَإِذَا بُشِّرَ أَحَدُهُمْ بِالْأُنْثَىٰ ظَلَّ وَجْهُهُ مُسْوَدًّا وَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ. In fact, the Quran places a major role and responsibility to provide for or take care of women upon the male. That is what Quran says that وَعَلَى الْمَوْلُودِ لَهُ رِزْقُهُنَّ وَكِسْوَتُهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. It means it is his duty to provide all needs for her in terms of clothing, food, welfare, and etc. The Quran enjoins that if he have given a mountain of gold as a gesture of his kindness and affection, he should not be taken back it at the time of his divorce. It shows the respect and honor of Islam to the women. In fact, the women are like servants of the men are like the servants of women. The Quran commended him that وَآشِرُوهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. You must behave to her in such a way that a responsible person can see that what gentle and kind you have behaved to her. Dear friends, today the feminists are clowning about the dress code of Muslim women. Actually, Those who study about it never say that it is the violation of her right. There is a study of Catherine Bullock. She took the subject veil for her PhD study. She took the experience of about 5,000 women, those who wear the veils. But at last, she came to the stage as a Muslim wearing the niqab. We don't know what is the incentive behind the people, those who say that the niqab is the violation of woman right. At the same time, they say that there is no objective morality, but there is only subjective morality. So, the covering of the whole body is not a criteria of independence or non-independence. The Holy Quran doesn't accept the idea of general neutrality also, because the Quran addresses the two genders differently. That is why innal muslimina wal muslimat wal mu'minina wal mu'minat wal qanitina wal qanitat was sadiqina was sadiqat was sabirina was sabirat wal khashiina wal khashiyat wal mutasaddiqina wal mutasaddiqat was saimina was saimat wal hafilina furujahum wal hafilat والذاكرين الله كثيرا والذاكرات أعد الله لهم مغفرة وأجرا عظيما. Dear friends, it is certain that those who argue for the gender equality and neutrality, they doesn't know the consequences of that. It is clear that it will lead to the increase of chaos and the breakdown of family system. So we can clearly say that the Islam doesn't promote the gender equality, but there is only gender justice. By this, I conclude here. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.